Hey there, welcome back to Crystal Talks. It is Katie and Cynthia here. We are talking about another chakra today as we move through the seven main chakras, sharing basic chakra information with you, as well as crystal and essential oil recommendations and how to use those things with your chakra as well. So, what chakra are we talking about today, Cynthia?
Our center of wisdom and power, the solar plexus chakra.
Solar plexus. I love the bright yellow energy of the solar plexus. It's like the sun shining when we allow it to, right?
Mhm.
It's that inner fire, personal power, your warrior center, its actions, self confidence. This is also where the ego begins. So we can get kind of in that power struggle with the ego in the solar plexus. It's located about three finger spaces above the navel. And I say about because everybody's chakra centers are personal to them. So about three fingers, maybe yours is two, maybe yours is four. Go with where you feel that solar plexus is. It's above the belly button, but below the heart. It's physically associated with the digestive system, the liver, and the gallbladder. And so I just mentioned that your solar plexus is your power center, right? A lot of times when we get really anxious and we feel like we don't have any power, right? Which anxiety very much relates to your root chakra. However, a lot of times you feel that in your stomach, right? In your digestive system because you feel like you have a lack of power. And that is aligning with your solar plexus. The physiological function of your solar plexus is willpower, the will to do, to act, to be. And all of those things are what your solar plexus is about: be, act, do, individuality. This is the chakra where, as we grow up, we start to become an individual here, separate from the group or the tribe or the community. So, your individuality is kind of born in this place of the solar plexus. Major challenge in the solar plexus is shame. Shame, and it can also be regret, but that feeling of shame, being ashamed of an action or a choice or even yourself. That really is the challenge here in the solar plexus. It's really great to use mantras with the solar plexus like I act, I do, I choose, really standing firmly in the actions, in the choices, in the things that you are doing, and being confident in those things can really be powerful in moving through that solar plexus energy. The sound vibration for the solar plexus is Ram. So meditating, listening to the sound of Ram, or repeating that as you meditate, that vibration will really work with that solar plexus energy to help to break up any blocks, any stagnant energy, and really get things moving in the solar plexus space. Of course, there are crystals and essential oils to align with this solar plexus chakra that can be really supportive in moving this solar plexus energy. So, Cynthia, tell us about the crystals that align with the solar plexus.
Well, probably two of the best known are tiger's eye, which enhances with the solar plexus, enhances your confidence, and citrine, which shines light and gives strength. It's a fabulous, beautiful. I see the same yellow sunshine color when I look at citrine. That is the
Sure.
symbol for the solar plexus. Some others that you may find interesting that are very, very powerful with this chakra are crazy lace agate, which is another fun, really fun stone. It's good for inner strength. Mookaite, beautiful stone, interesting combination, probably one of the most colorful stones that there is. It helps lift your sense of self worth. Pyrite, pyrite has got a lot of power. And it works to activate your personal power. Sunstone is an amplification stone. great again with this chakra. And last but certainly not least is yellow jade, which is just a beautiful um, stone that helps inspire your feeling of self-sufficiency. And it's all the jades are have a lot of love of self, love of others. The jade, that's just a benefit of having jade around is it supports that. And which one's your favorite, Katie?
Gosh, there's some good ones on here. I really like Tiger's Eye for the solar plexus. It's really one of those ones that I feel like really encourages that confidence and courage to take action, to have confidence in yourself. Citrine, I love the brightness that citrine brings. Like you said, that brightness of the sun, it just brings so much light um, to the moment, which can just be really powerful in working with your solar plexus. And then Mookaite, I just love it. I just love Mookaite. I At first, the first time I came across it, I was like, this is kind of a weird stone. I don't know why, but it was kind of weird, right? And it doesn't necessarily have like bright colors or um I don't know. It had, it can have so many different colors that are beautiful, but it's just like I think what got me was the almost mustardy yellow that it has, and I was like, "Oh, that's kind of a weird color. I don't know if I like it." But it is such an amazing stone that I have worked with now, and I just really love the energy of it. It's so powerful in not only the solar plexus, but your sacral and root as well. So when we're talking about these lower chakras that um, really work in the physical realm, Mookaite is such a great stone to use with your root, sacral, and solar plexus, especially when we're talking about confidence, self worth, and the fear and the feelings and the allowing that kind of move through that whole building of your self worth. Just one of my favorites. I went down a rabbit hole a little bit with that one, but Mookaite is such a great stone as well. So I would say those are my favorites. Do you have a favorite one, Cynthia?
Probably citrine of those, but again, like you, I love so many of them. Crazy Lace is just fun. And the Mookaite has, at first I was like you, I was like, not so
Yeah.
much, but it truly has grown on me. And I like having it around. I like having it as a friend.
I agree. Using these crystals, great way to use them is near your exercise or yoga practice, bringing them on the mat with you, carrying them in a pocket, just having them with you as you're doing those movement practices, as you're taking action. Um, when you have like a big action step you're going to take and you're a little bit nervous about it, carrying those crystals with you, letting them support you, meditating with the crystals to activate that inner fire. Maybe you're not sure about the action, just using those crystals to really support you to activate that inner fire, to spark that confidence and courage to take those actions and to be confident in the choices that you're making. Creating a crystal grid, great way to infuse the crystals with your intention, to revisit it every day and just kind of really take in that vibration and energy of the crystals as well as the intention that you're setting. Of course, using a crystal essential oil roller bottle is always a great option. And I know that Cynthia has an essential oil blend for you. Cynthia, can you share that with us?
Absolutely. The one I recommend to start with is 6 drops of frankincense, 6 drops of helichrysum, 4 drops of lemon, and 4 drops of juniper berry. And that's going to be a great and powerful one to work with the solar plexus chakra. If you want to, you can add some essential oils, some crystals to the essential oils, and um, and that those they work together to um, to strengthen both of them, so you get the best of both worlds. And the crystals that I think probably work best with that blend is the tiger's eye, the mookaite, or the yellow jade. And you can add them in the form of chips into the bottle itself. or the roller ball on the top. And I apologize, I skipped a step. You put those drops in the bottle, a 10 ml bottle, and add carrier oil to the rest of it after you get those drops in there. And the carrier oil, it can be your choice. I recommend the jojoba for the benefits to the skin. Or if you're going to keep this blend for a while, need something that's got it's really shelf stable, then coconut oil might be your way to go. And then after you get that all together, you just rub that into your stomach area, or as we've talked about before, if your intuition is pointing out something else to you, then I'd go with that. Always pay attention to your intuition.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Helichrysum always calls to me. I don't know why. Must be something with my solar plexus. We'll go with that. But what a great blend to use to support your solar plexus, and to pair it with crystals is just a great way to kind of access that vibration that nature has provided for us to really support our own energy centers and the flow of energy through our being. So that is all we got for you today with the solar plexus. We do have an ebook that shares all the information we talked about for the solar plexus, but also all of your 7 main chakras from root to crown. If you want to grab that ebook, it is totally free. You can get the link below to get the ebook and get all that information. We'd also love to hear from you about what you're doing to support your solar plexus. So leave a comment below, send us a message, and let us know. We will be back here next week talking about the heart chakra. So we'll see you then.